Hi everybody and happy Friday. It's finally Friday. I'm so happy about that. Hope you're all having a magical week so far. I got some great stuff to show you. A new thrift store opened around me and I hit it on the first day and wow, did I find some great stuff. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going to try not to talk as long as I did last time. Last time I talked for half an hour. I don't know. I'll try to be a little briefer this time, but I do have a lot of good stuff to show you. We were drinking a Raging Bitch, Belgian style IPA by Flying Dog, Raging Bitch. I mean, not that, I'm not saying I'm a raging bitch, but at times, maybe I can be. And this brew is really, really fun. This one really speaks to the raging bitch in everyone. Okay. That's an IPA. It was a Belgian style IPA, so it's a little on the bitter side, but it's such a fabulous name that who can not, you know, go with it, right? Okay, I got a bunch of stuff to show. Let's go quickly. I got some new phonographs on the way, which I'm very excited to show you, but we have a little while for those to get here. First thing I'm going to show you is an eBay score, and this is a Mad Magazine number 89 from September 1964, and this one has the Frankenstein cover. You know, I collect Frankenstein stuff, and this is just an amazing cover because Frankenstein is building an Alfred E. Neumann model, and you know, we all, you know, everyone built the Frankenstein models back in the day. Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, all those fabulous models. So here Frankenstein is doing an Alfred E. Neumann model. Isn't that beautiful? What an amazing Mad cover. And I've always loved Mad. Mad is so awesome. It was so it like defined our childhood. I mean, we bought Mad magazine, me and my brother. We used to walk to Phil's on the corner, Phil's candy shop, and buy our Mad magazines. Mad magazines, music magazines, and hot rod magazines. That's what we grew up on. Very fun. Okay, my usual thrift, I got some very fun new vintage cookbooks, pamphlet style cookbooks, the ones that I really adore. This one is 1949. 250 ways to prepare poultry and game birds. This is really fabulous because when I go to a nice restaurant that actually serves duck, there's not many restaurants that serve duck around here. When I go to like let's see, like the Hohokus Inn or something, they have a beautiful duck dish, and I adore duck. This will show, you know, I've never made it myself, and I've always wanted to. We made pheasant once, and that was fantastic. Blanca actually made it. One of my dad's friends actually caught the pheasant. I'm not an advocate of hunting or anything, but he actually hunted this pheasant, and my dad gave it to us, and Blanca cooked it, and it was the most delicious thing ever. And duck is one of my favorite things, and I've never made it, but this book has some really good recipes for duck, because it was more common back in the day. And what's really fun, in the center of this book, check it out, there's a little ad, like the other one that I showed you the other day, little ad thing here, but this one is for Peel's light beer. Look at that. The entire 4-page ad is all Peel's light beer. Peel's is the beer for me, dry as a beer can be. Isn't that fabulous? Really beautiful. I love the old beer ads. Very nice. And then we got the ground meat cookbook, and this one is, let's see, 1955. Beautiful. Look at that. And then we got the Good Housekeeping meat cookbook. It was a meat kind of cookbook night, right? 1958. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And these were packaged in a bag, so I didn't have to ruin the cover by ripping or no matter how careful I was about peeling those tags off, those price tags off, the books are so old, the surface of the paper just comes off with the tag. And it really, really pisses me off. But these were in bags, so I didn't have to worry about them. And this one too, this one here was in the bag. And this one is 1956 Hungarian recipes. Look at that. Any 50s cookbooks I adore. Also, in the thrift, I got this awesome vintage chopper. Check it out. It's almost like almost like a mason jar, but it has your measurements down the side, all like really fun in the chopper. And it has a little cutting board, a little wooden cutting board at the base of the jar, so that you can really cut the stuff. This is really, really awesome. And this isn't like the new ones where they turn by themselves. This one you have to actually turn and chop as you go. But it's really fab. Look at that. I love that. Also found a beautiful mint Butenware dish. Look at that. Melmac dish. Divided vegetable dish with the matching lid, and the lid has the little notches that fit over the divider so that the lid stays on. It's so beautiful, so atomic, and look at the atomic colors like aqua and salmon. Isn't that gorgeous? I was so excited about this. I found this at the new thrift shop. I was like, oh my god, it's so beautiful. And the Maiden Buten stamp is on the front and on the inside of the lid. Just gorgeous. And Butenware was made about a half an hour, 20 minutes from me, until 30 years ago. And 30 years ago, Butenware moved to Ohio and was made in Ohio. So, being as this is new, I'm sure this is a 50s piece. They started making Butenware in 1948. I'm sure that's a 50 piece, so that 50s piece, so that would have been made here in New Jersey, which is really, really fun. Okay, also I found this beautiful yogi. Look at him. Oh my gosh, this is just so magical. He's a soapstone yogi. This is so peaceful and so beautiful. This thing attracted me to him right away. I grabbed him right away. He's very heavy. I put him right here on the windowsill because he really is wonderful. Very beautiful morning to look at him in the morning when I have my coffee. And I found this little guy. This little this is really fabulous. This is a four-faced Buddha. A lot of you may know about these. This is just beautiful. It's in gorgeous condition. This little head is very heavy, and we have emotions on this Buddha. We have anger. We have an angry face. We have a sad face. We have a happy face, and we have a content face. This is just so beautiful. I don't know if you can see his faces because it's kind of dark. We'll try to. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see him anyway. But really beautiful with the four faces. Look at that. I just love this. I was thinking about putting this on my desk, but I think I'll put it just on my computer desk, you know, and just turn him to match my mood. I think it's so fabulous. I'm so happy to find that. Okay. I also found these records. Okay. Pee Wee Herman, Surfing Bird, 45 picture sleeve. Now, I love Pee Wee. I've always loved Pee Wee, even when he was in the news. And, you know, after they tried to slander him and, you know, say he was like jerking off in the movie theater or whatever. You know, just leave people alone is my opinion. Let them live their lives. I mean, they're famous, so people are watching them. That's the only problem. And but I've always loved Pee Wee, and I loved his movies. I loved Pee Wee's Playhouse, and I loved Pee Wee's Big Adventure. And Surfing Bird. Was it Surfing Bird or was it Tequila? It was actually Tequila, but this in the movie. But this is Surfing Bird, and me and Skeety have a big thing for Surfing Bird because, first of all, it's a great song. Second of all, what's that stupid show that Skeety loves? It's really, really stupid. The one with Peter Griffin, you know? Well, there's a whole episode about Surfing Bird, and it was like the best episode ever. And the dog, Brian, stole Peter's Surfing Bird record because he was so sick of listening to it. It was so funny. But anyway, this is Surfing Bird, Pee Wee Herman's Surfing Bird, and I definitely bought it because it's Surfing Bird and because of the cover and because it's Pee Wee. But the sleeve was very damaged. I mean, obviously it was wet and it was stuck to another record. You can see where it kind of got damaged, but for the most part you can see it, and the record is in great shape. It looks like somebody bought it and never played it, so that's kind of neat. I thought it was a fun score. This is awesome, and I think my Canadian friends are going to dig this, and my British friends. English with a dialect and Irish, Scottish, and Welsh accents. This is BBC Presents different British accents based on locale, which to me is so fascinating because I've been to England several times and I absolutely love it. But I watch EastEnders all the time. I'm so hooked on EastEnders, and so many of the people have different accents, and there are different accents for all over that country. Look at that. I cannot believe I found that. This is going to be very, very fun. Very fun. Santana with the black and white line cover. I love this record. This is a classic Santana record. My dad had this. This was one of his favorites. Santana, Led Zeppelin, two of his very favorites when I was a little girl. And this is a beautiful copy. Every one of these records was beautiful, in beautiful condition. This is really nice. Those wonderful 30s, the stars of radio, the great bands, the great vocalists, the performances that made them famous. This is a 2-record set, gatefold. Very beautiful. You know this is going to be awesome. A lot of us have most of this on 78, but this is beautiful. Just put on the stereo and let play. Very, very fun. Now this is fun. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I have most of these. Actually, I have all 3 of these, but I got Exotica, Martin Denny, Exotica. Okay. Exotica 2 and Exotica 3. What are the chances of finding these in thrift shops anymore, right? I mean, come on. I found Tony Mottola guitar, Mr. Big. Look at that. Beautiful gatefold. Mottola, anything Mottola does is great. If you're not familiar with Mottola, you will love him. He is an amazing performer. And this one has Carnival Time on it. Really good stuff. Anything Mottola does, I'm telling you, is great. Trust me on that. He's really amazing. And the pièce de résistance. I could not believe this. When I went to the new Thrift, it was so crowded that the lines were through the store, and I was there on my lunch hour, okay? And I was like, if I find, you know, I was kind of hemming and hawing, saying like, maybe, you know, I won't look too thoroughly, because if I have to stand on these lines, I'm going to be late, you know. But I was not resigned to the fact that I was going to find anything anyway. Because there's so many people there, I'm figuring the place is picked over, right? But I had planned to go back after work anyway and take my time, but I wanted to get there because it was opening day, right? But then, and Blanca was there. My friend Blanca was there. Like, somebody came up behind me and like pounded me on the back, and I was like, what? You know, I got my jersey up and I was ready to turn around and say, what the F? And it was Blanca. And we just hugged and kissed, and you know, I can't believe she was there. I said, you're thrifting with the poor people. She hates thrift shops. She's so unlike me, right? But she was looking for something in particular, and I told her about it Tuesday night, so whatever. Anyway, this I found. Martin Denny's Hypnotique. Now this is one of the rare Martin Denny's. This one goes for about $60 on eBay. This was in perfect condition. This was a Martin Denny I did not have in my collection, and you can bet your ass I was going to stand on line for this. There was no way I was leaving the store without this record, because I knew the next time, if I went after work, it would have been gone. This was amazing. I am just so excited about this. The songs on this: Jungle Madness, On a Little Street in Singapore, Voodoo Dreams, Hypnotique, I mean, Scimitar, American in Bali. This is as exotica as it gets. And I was so happy to find this. This was like the score of the month, for sure, for sure. That made me very happy. And you know, as stressed out as I am right now, I can't explain the way that I am, but the people that know me well know how I am, and I worry very, very intensely about certain things. And right now, like that's why I need, you know, my yoga or my Ganesha, or you know, Padre Pio, whatever. They give me some strength. But when something intense is going on, I really do stress out very badly, and I can't control that. And I am so scared. My dad's hip surgery is on Tuesday, and I am scared to death. I cannot relax, you know. I mean, he had one knee replaced last year, remember? And his heart, he had so many problems with his heart that it went on for weeks, and I was so scared. Now he's going for a bigger surgery, his hip. But the heart doctor did release him for the surgery, so I'm putting my trust. I don't normally put my trust in doctors, you know that. I'm not a big believer in doctors, medical doctors. I prefer like the holistic aspect. But my dad can't walk anymore, so this has to be done. And I'm really scared. I am just so scared. I mean, like I said, the heart doctor did give him clearance for the surgery, you know, to have the surgery. And I'm praying that he does okay, and that this will make a big difference in his life. I don't want him to not be much, and he's so important to me. And we talk like friends, and I don't know what I would do without him. So I'm really freaking out. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry to let that off on you, but it just, it's in my head and it has to come out, so. But anyway, guys, I'm so thankful it's Friday. I'll have a magical, mystical, musical Friday. I love you all, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. I love you. I truly do. I've known a lot of you for a very long time, and you're very important to me. So, have a magical, mystical, musical Friday, and I will talk to you very, very soon. I love you all.